Well, here we are on the road again. The Commodores, visitors for the third straight game, are at Stony Brook Field to take on the defending champion Brewster Whitecaps on a Friday afternoon. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Opening the Door, along with our web reporter, Tommy Mumau. I'm today's field reporter, Trey Redfield. Happy to have you with us for Opening the Door and the Doors and the Caps coming up in just a few minutes. Tommy, let's talk about what happened on Wednesday. Falmouth was up 3-1 to get to it in the bottom of the ninth at Lowell Park, and then Braden Taylor let a ball get through his legs, forcing a 3-3 tie.
Yeah, it was a tough play. I mean, that's a play that Braden's going to make 9 times out of 10. And we know how good he is over there, Trey, right? He's outstanding over there. So it's going to happen throughout the course of a season. And, they tied against the best team in the league, 9-0-1 up to this point, Katu it is. So, I think it's good. Definitely, obviously want to win, but they played well, and I think there's positives to take away from it for sure.
You should give Braden Taylor some credit, too. I mean, this is a guy who tied 1-1 going into the top of the eighth, hit a double to right field to make it a 3-1 Falmouth lead. His bat's been hot as of late, and that's where you got to give him some credit, too. The glove is awesome, but the bat is hot as well.
Absolutely. I mean, he's clutch all the time. He comes through with big hits, and Wednesday was no exception. Came through with that double down the right field line, and then add on another run too, which was important to keep the tie there. But Braden's playing really well, and he's really consistent there too on both sides of the ball. So he'll move on, and I'm sure he'll be ready to go today.
Like we said, it was on Wednesday when Falmouth took on Katuitt. Thursday was an off day. Tommy, knowing how heartbreaking of a tie it was the first tie of the season for the Commodores. How important is that off day, knowing something like that happened on Wednesday? You're taking it into today with a new opportunity to go now 2-0-1 on this road trip.
Yeah, no, I think it's really important. Whenever you can, press the reset button, I think is big, and I think they'll be ready to go today. They are playing better baseball. Ryan Eiley told me after the game on Wednesday he thinks they're taking better at bats. So hopefully they used yesterday to, take a break and be ready to go today.
And now let's shift over to the mound. It's Carson Montgomery taking the start for Falmouth here at Brewster. What can you tell us about Carson, Tommy?
Yeah, I mean, don't know too much about him, right, because we haven't seen him yet. But I think that, he's a Florida State guy. Obviously, they have a good program there. So expecting a good start today. And the starting pitching's been pretty solid for this team. So hopefully you can keep it going today.
The arms, like you said, been dominant so far this season. But on the Brewster side, it's Henry Leak, a guy from Boston College who started out as a reliever, Tommy, but as the season has gone along, or season went along at BC, he got more innings, and now he's crushing it at Brewster.
Yeah, no, he's pitched really well up to this point, so it'll be exciting to see him. And it should be a pitcher's duel today, but, hopefully for the Commodores, they can put some runs on the board. They have struggled with that, as we know, early on in this season, so we'll have to see if they can string some hits together today.
The Falmouth offense has been struggling, so has the Brewster offense. So, like you said, we may have ourselves a pitching duel this afternoon, Tommy. So, with you not with us on the broadcast, technically, I'm going to ask for a prediction yet again. Last time we had you on Opening the Door, Falmouth took down Chatham. Did the Commodores do the same thing against the Whitecaps today?
I think they do, Trey. I mean, they played pretty well against Katuitt, tied the best team in the league, so I'm expecting a win today.
Well, you heard it from Tommy Mumau. He thinks the Commodores are going to take down the defending champion Whitecaps today. We get to find out in just a couple of minutes. It's the Doors and Caps coming up soon. This has been Opening the Door with Tommy Mumau. I'm Trey Redfield. Logan Saporenko and Carter Bainbridge have you covered in just a few minutes.